there's hope, because as I speak here today, I'm a Secretary General of a party, a very youthful party. And what actually worries me is that these are all old guards who have been in politics for more than 30 years. They know how to play the game. Unfortunate for us as young people, we are still inexperienced. Because when I was having a conversation with one of old guys when we were sitting somewhere, he told me very clearly, the Gen Z movement has good initiative, but come December 2024, we shall go back to our initial tribal politics. And that's what we are seeing today. So we as young people, it's within our mandate to sit down, to re-strategize, to plan, replan, and look at how we're going into government come 2027. Because if we are to occupy Parliament, Senate, and National Assembly, we need the numbers of young people, Fred. And we need to plan as young people. He's from NAC Kenya, I am from Kenya Hadi Party. We need to sit down and find a working plan so that these old people, we push them to the wall. We push them to the edge.
You have 2.5 years, but Odede, in 2.5 years, yes. Is it possible for the young Kenyans to do anything?
Fred, I will tell you this. I'm not a Gen Z, and I'm in the millennial. There is a big confusion that is going to happen in 2027 because the majority of the voter population for Kenya are coming from Gen Z and millennials combined.
That's true.
Unfortunately, these two groups have never seen an election without Raila Odinga. This is the first time they are going to see an election in Kenya without Raila Odinga anywhere in that election, assuming he goes to the AU and he wins that seat. The reason why I'm saying this sometimes create a lot of confusion, is going to create a lot of confusion, is because he has always been the determinant. Either you love him or you hate him so much. So the line is always him. He is the one who draws the line of how we vote in Kenya. Because people who hate him so much does everything, vote him out, not caring who they are voting in. And that is how we got ourselves with William Ruto. Mm-hmm. And people who love him, vote him and everything him irrespective. So for the first time, millennials and Gen Zs are going to face the ballot without Raila Odinga, who always determines how much you love that election or how much you hate that election. That is one. Number two.
How do you see that going without Raila Odinga?
I see it happening. And that because the reason why I'm saying I see it happening, that is why William Ruto has given free hand to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to do everything possible to work with African countries to elect this man, Raila Odinga, to the AUC commission, so that he remains here with people he perceives not strong enough to, and that is what now brings the arrogance we have started seeing kidogo in his corner, feeling that now I have people who I can beat anytime, and those are the comments you had. But now coming to the other point, I think the person who coined the idea for Gen Zs that we are leaderless and partyless is the person who killed the Gen Z movement and whatever they were supposed to achieve. Tell me one revolution around the world which had no leader. I don't know any. Maybe learned friends might tell us, but I have never come across any. So because if Gen Zs on that particular day, 25th of June, were having a leader, that leader would have told them, we are done with parliament, we are going to executive. There is no revolution where you go home, come back next week, do social media. It's not done like that. But that happened because of leaderless tag. And leaderless was done because we feared these other people might take our glory. So that glory has done nothing to us up to now. So if you see the formations right now, you go to the region of Mount Kenya, the Gen Zs are more resonating now with Rigathi, and Rigathi is likely to be the leader of Gen Z on that route. But where will that leave my Gen Z in Nyanza? They will all also run back to the leader of ODM and whoever they perceive their leader. So come 2027, we might not have any Gen Z thing. We just go back to our parties.
Tribal setup.
Yeah.
Same old, same old.
No, I
That
think
will
the
be both
Gen Zs,
settings.
they are ready. There's this what we call intelligence of innocence. That's what the Gen Zs have.